Hello and welcome. I'm a hotel AI expert, and it's a real pleasure to be here with all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, as you begin your online learning journey. We are absolutely thrilled to support your professional growth in this incredible industry.
This quote really hits the nail on the head. It perfectly captures the profound transformation that has reshaped our industry. Technology isn't just some nice-to-have tool anymore. It's become the absolute bedrock of how we approach sales, connect with clients, and, frankly, how we succeed.
So here's our game plan. We're going to start by looking at what gives hotels a competitive edge today. Then we'll dive into the core tech that powers everything. After that, we'll see how this tech boosts operations and, crucially, the client experience. We'll even take a peek at future trends and finally wrap it all up by showing you how this all connects to your path to leadership.
All right, let's jump right in. Digital technology is now the undisputed cornerstone of hotel growth. But look, this isn't just about getting some new software. It's a fundamental change in the responsibilities and expectations for every single sales professional out there. The game has changed. Now, it's so important to understand this. We are not talking about just one tool. Not at all. Effective sales technology is a fully integrated ecosystem. Think of it like the central nervous system of your entire sales operation.
So what exactly is this ecosystem? Well, it's a whole collection of digital platforms working together to manage client relationships, track every single interaction, forecast your revenue, and support communication. These systems give you instant, at-your-fingertips access to critical data, like booking history and client preferences.
And here's the magic right here. It's all about how these different pieces work together. You've got your CRM, your customer relationship management platform, your analytics dashboards, communication tools, all of it. They can't just be sitting in their own separate worlds. They have to operate as one single, cohesive unit. When that happens, you get this amazing, seamless workflow that allows your team to be incredibly agile and clear.
Okay, so what's the first big payoff from all this? It's a huge improvement in how things run behind the scenes. We're talking better efficiency, better accuracy, and way better coordination. This is what we call operational excellence.
And this slide just says it all, doesn't it? We are moving away from those slow, inconsistent, and error-prone manual ways of doing things. Automated workflows, on the other hand, are fast, they're consistent, and they're accurate. They handle all the routine stuff, freeing you up to focus on what humans do best, building those strategic relationships.
A perfect example of this in action is lead management. Leads come in from everywhere, right? Websites, campaigns, referrals. Without a structured digital pipeline, it's so easy for things to fall through the cracks. But a modern system captures every lead, automatically assigns it to the right person, sets up follow-up reminders, and helps you track and prioritize your most valuable clients. This speeds up your response time dramatically, and that is a key factor in boosting conversion rates.
And at the end of the day, this all boils down to one thing: unified data. When every department, from sales and reservations to events and the front desk, is working from the exact same accurate, real-time information, you can actually deliver on the promises you make. That kind of alignment? Well, that's how you build real, lasting client trust.
So we've talked about streamlining the internal engine. Now let's pivot and focus on how these same tools completely transform your client-facing interactions. This is where technology becomes a powerful tool for building relationships.
The tools we have for engagement today are just incredible. With things like video conferencing and interactive virtual tours, you can significantly cut down on the need for site visits, which really speeds up decisions. And because everything is cloud-based, your sales team can be responsive to a client from literally anywhere in the world at any time. That kind of accessibility is the new expectation.
But the real secret weapon here is personalization. When you use the data in your CRM correctly, you can move way beyond generic sales pitches. You can actually anticipate what your client needs, you can tailor every single communication, and you can acknowledge important milestones. That's how you create deep, long-term loyalty and get that all-important repeat business. This brings us to a really exciting part: strategy and future trends. Because this technology does so much more than just make you efficient. It actually elevates the role of sales from being purely operational to being highly strategic. It's the difference between just reacting to things and proactively driving growth with data.
This is where analytics and reporting really shine. You get these dashboards that give you clear, actionable insights. You can see your lead conversion rates, the health of your sales pipeline, and how accurate your forecasts are, all in real time. This lets managers fine-tune their strategies and make critical decisions based on hard data, not just a gut feeling. And looking forward, the next big wave is already here. We're talking about artificial intelligence and machine learning. These technologies are starting to provide predictive insights that were just science fiction a few years ago. They can help optimize pricing, spot new market opportunities. For top professionals, mastering these tools is the next frontier for gaining a serious competitive advantage.
So let's bring this all home. Let's talk about what this means for you, for your future in this amazing industry. This isn't just about learning some tech, it's about charting your own path to leadership.
And if you take one thing away from our time together, let it be this. The true differentiator isn't just knowing how to use the software. Anyone can learn that. The real top performers, the future leaders, are the ones who understand how to apply these tools strategically, to build stronger relationships, and to create undeniable value for their clients and their hotels.
So I'll leave you with a question to think about. The tools and the strategies we've discussed today, they're changing and evolving every single day. The future of hospitality isn't written yet. You are the ones who will write it. The real question is, how will you leverage this ecosystem to become the architects of what's next?